Everyone, hope everything's going well. Today I want to do a video regarding hobby burnout. John Mangini did a video on this, Bench Clear Media did a video on this, and their sentiment is changing. As the tides have changed. John Mangini said, hey, basically, with all these videos coming out as quote unquote negative, and you had Bench Clear Media, he seems, to be burned out. Seems to be, hey, this isn't worth the time doing. And I'm not sure if the Bench Clear Media situation has to deal with the fact that they were defending chasing cardboard and they got a lot of heat for it. And maybe he doesn't like that. Maybe that's what's going on beneath the surface as well. Where, hey, look, card prices aren't going up to the extent that everyone wanted. And then on top of it, you're getting heat for defending chasing cardboard. It's like being always a hobby positivity. And you know my views on that. I don't need to rehash those views. But putting this all together, it's not only them. You see that other content creators aren't putting out content as much as they used to. I'm not either. That's because I'm going to the office more often now. Back then, when I started, I was at home 5 days a week. And I needed something to clear my head. Now we could start doing normal things again. So, hey, I'm supposed to do videos, but not 5 days a week. Now, you have to also look at the fact that during the time of the pandemic, you had, at that time, like I said, negative interest rates. Things go crazy during that time frame. And now we're in a time of positive interest rates where everything's crashing down. And, I mean, you saw the crash starting in 2021, but now nothing's going up really. Maybe some Shohei Ohtani cards are up year over year, but vast majority of cards still haven't caught a bid. And there's so many scams coming out. A lot of people are getting disgruntled. And what I'm telling people is this is a great time if you want to buy cards to add to your collection, right? Now, if you're speculating, I do believe that, crypto is going to rise up. Some of these crypto bros are going to dive into the high end, mid end. But I've always stated this, later next year, I do expect tension in the U.S. economy because of the commercial real estate market. Now, it may not be as bad in other countries, but in this country, it's going to be bad, in my opinion, assuming the commercial real estate market does crash down. So, when you're speculating, just be aware, hey, look, we have trouble brewing underneath the surface. And you may want to consider, hey, look, if you're speculating, make sure to put money that you're willing to lose. Okay? Hopefully I'm wrong about this, but based on what I'm looking at, cycles I'm looking at later in 2024, the market's probably not going to do well. Probably going to do well up until like May or June based on cycles that I'm looking at. Once again, you do you. I'm just telling you my own thoughts. But regardless, during this time frame, right? Adding to your PC at lower prices makes sense to me. And a lot of people were very aggressive then when prices were much higher. Now people feel a bit, not disgruntled, but they're not as enthusiastic when prices are coming down. This, in my opinion, finding a card that you've always wanted, you could probably find it on an auction. Now, I understand the economy is a little tougher out there. Even though people may have jobs, the reality is that, guess what? You have to pay a lot for rent. A lot of people are telling me that, they're paying almost $2,000 to rent. And they're single around this area. Maybe it's like $1,700. But still, that's a lot of money for rent. Over a decade ago, you could have gotten a nice place, what, $1,000 in the area that I was living in, a small studio. But it's much different to rent a home, decent sized home, paying what, over $3,300 a month. That's crazy. It depends obviously in what area you live in as well. But yeah, times are tough, so I could understand why people are a little disgruntled. But once again, this is a great time, in my opinion. And, I'm probably going to be sending out cards for TTM in the next week and probably find more cards for TTM. Anyways, I wanted to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about these falling prices? Are you burnt out? I wanted to hear your thoughts. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.